This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
So we start with public safety, and it can spark a lot of strong feelings. And today, San Francisco's mayor did not hold back. She called out several county supervisors for standing in the way of her plan to boost spending on law enforcement. So the mayor touted a series of proposals in the Tenderloin, including a $27 million increase to the police department's budget. But she says she can't even get them on the calendar at board meetings.
If the Board of Supervisors doesn't calendar or rejects this $27 million supplemental, then you think it's challenging to get police officers in this community now? It will be virtually impossible. And you think that our city is unsafe? It will be terrible for the city and county of San Francisco.
She's passionate, she's serious about it, and it's not just police. The mayor is also pushing the board to renew the contract with Urban Alchemy, a nonprofit that deploys ambassadors to clean up and provide services in the Tenderloin and Mid-Market. So Lauren Toms has been spending some time with this group, and she's here now to show us the role that they play as an alternative to police. So you've been really kind of meeting them, talking with them, and learning about what they do.
Yeah, Julia, you may see them around the city during the day in black and yellow vests, now camouflage sweatshirts. Today I walked around the city with them and got to witness in action what they're here to do. This is a common scene on San Francisco streets, a person openly in crisis. In this case, police weren't called. It was public safety contractor Urban Alchemy that stepped in. They say they're the best nonviolent solution to combat situations like this.
You got a lot of stuff that you don't need police for, especially when you're having someone who's in the throes of a mental health crisis, or, somebody who's just doing something else. You just need someone to talk to them.
Dr. Lena Miller is the executive director of Urban Alchemy. She's a third-generation San Franciscan, but says moments like this are too often met with violence, fear, and aggression. But her program trains people to de-escalate, and they're only armed with two things:
Narcan and the gift of gab.
City leaders gathered in the Tenderloin Tuesday to rally support for public safety programs like Urban Alchemy. They've asked the city for a contract extension and $22 million for this fiscal year to fund recent expansions in the neighborhood.
You remember what Dodge Alley used to look like? We do. This wasn't easy. This is these people talking to people, just talking to people.
90% of Urban Alchemy are formerly incarcerated, and Miller says that's part of what makes the team more effective. You can see it in action in the situation we witnessed. Their goal is to de-escalate and relate using emotional intelligence.
It takes losing everything and being stripped down to your core to develop these qualities. So that's why our people are so effective at where they are, changing this energy.
But they know the safety of the neighborhood can't exclusively fall on the shoulders of this group. Mayor London Breed also demanded city supervisors approve $27 million to fund overtime for San Francisco police, which is short more than 500 officers throughout the city.
People have been stabbed in Urban Alchemy. They've been shot, they've been attacked, and they still show up every single day as an alternative to policing for this community.
So you see somebody is dysregulated in this state, a lot of times the only thing that will reach them is that love. That you got to keep hitting them with that love, that love, that love, that love. That's what you just saw. That's what they do out there.
The Board of Supervisors is expected to discuss this tomorrow and decide whether the program will be extended and receive supplemental funding next week.
Lauren, I am speechless. As we were talking about this, we called these stories a day turn, where you went out today, you were out shooting and talking with this group, and then you see this come about, right? And you saw the de-escalation in process. Amazing. So I first want to ask you, who is against this?
Yeah, there are a couple of city supervisors who haven't necessarily vocalized opposition expressly, but they're hesitant to approve this level of funding for this organization. It has received a level of opposition for improperly policing some streets throughout the city, but from what you just saw, in some cases, their de-escalation tactics tend to work for people who may need a nonviolent solution in that moment.
Right. I think we're going to go to an interview, correct, about maybe the people that are against it. we've reached out to 4 people. Peskin is one of them, Supervisor Peskin?
Yep, so we've reached out to all of the members of the boards of supervisors. All of them did respond in one way or another, but Aaron Peskin did make a note of this during the board meeting today.
Okay.
We do have questions to ask. We have an obligation to the taxpayers to ask those questions. That does not mean that we don't believe in public safety. It means that we are discharging our duties responsibly as a fiduciary.
Okay, so we should mention he's not against it. He just has questions, like a lot of people would. But let me ask you, as a reporter, when you were observing, when you saw the de-escalation, what did they say? What did they do? What did you think?
So they were very, very quick to respond, and they were very quick to respond with open palms. There was not a lot of pushing, shoving, yelling. You didn't hear any demands from the Urban Alchemy people demanding that he drop anything, that he get on the ground. It was rather calm. It got pretty tense there for a second. I personally didn't feel unsafe at any moment. These people really did seem like they had a handle on the situation, and as you saw there in our footage, they were able to ultimately end the entire situation with a hug.
Well, thanks for bringing that to us. Appreciate your work today, as always. All right, Lauren Toms, thank you. All right, Mayor Breed also supports a proposed contract that would raise officer salaries by 10.75% over the next 3 years. The starting salary would go from about $103,000 to over $108,000. The tentative deal still needs the green light from the Board of Supervisors.